shocked by the line in this game. The Chargers and the Eagles.
Pound the Chargers line.
1.5. Like, why all of a sudden is everybody like against the Chargers? Never fault a team for losing to Bill Belichick. I don't care how bad Bill Belichick's team is, he can always figure you out. And also, Justin Herbert is a quarterback where if you get him off of his game, he will struggle. Bill Belichick has made the greatest coaching career in the history of maybe not even just the NFL, maybe even just all of sports, off of being able to always take something away. They play the Rams in the Super Bowl. Where's Todd Gurley? Where's this passing game? They just couldn't get anything going. They play against everybody and they just take it away. Right? They play against Patrick Mahomes, and all this stuff, and they take stuff away. No Travis Kelce sometimes it's no Tyreek Hill. They always take something away. They took away Justin Herbert because they knew that if he was able to, and it was still a close game. And obviously the Chargers the week before that, I believe they were on a bye after that, but they may not have been. But the week before that, they play against the Ravens. A really good football team that can pound the rock. The Chargers are not good at stopping the run. The Eagles don't even run. Like that's the whole thing. I mean, Eagles fans have been clamoring, run it with Miles Sanders. Obviously, he's injured right now, but they're like, run the football, and they don't even do it. Like that's how you beat the Chargers, and that's what the Patriots offense is just like Stevenson, Brandon Bolden, Damian Harris just hitting you over and over and over and over again, just rushing the football. Like that's not the Eagles. Like I don't understand why the Eagles are like supposed to be so close in this game. Like this has like, I know Jalen Hurts is like, I like Jalen Hurts as a player, but I don't understand how this is so close. Like this should be one of the largest lines of the week.
I don't know about largest because I do think Jalen Hurts is a really good matchup against the Chargers defense. They're the worst rushing defense in the NFL right now, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, you don't have Miles Sanders. You have Jordan Howard. But I don't know. I think the Eagles are actually a better team on paper than how they play. Biggest reason, in my opinion, for that is because they are running an offense that isn't even kind of sorta suited for Jalen Hurts. Like, I'll tell you this right now. In my mind, the biggest lock of next offseason is that Jalen Hurts will not be a Philadelphia Eagle, and they will have a different quarterback there, one that is able to push the ball downfield. That doesn't mean that Jalen Hurts isn't good. I still like Jalen Hurts. I think he can be an NFL starter. I don't know if he will next year just because it's going to be like, look, this guy couldn't work in this offense. Like, yeah, the offense isn't like his biggest weakness is pushing the ball downfield, and that's all they try to do, like you're saying. If you run the football, you try to slowly move the ball down the field, you're going to have a lot more success. So I'm really confused with how this year has gone with them just because it feels like they're totally tanking. 1.5, though, I would say it should be like 5-7. The Chargers are good, and they're coming off 2 losses. That's also the thing. Like, if you lose like 2 games in a row in the NFL, like all of a sudden you suck. I mean, look at all the teams. If you lose 3 in a row, it's over. But I don't know. I love this line. I would absolutely pound this line. There's a few this week that I like. This is definitely one of the very top of the list. So, big fan. I think that defensively, secondary for the Eagles isn't great. I think the Chargers are going to have their way with the Eagles secondary. The Eagles defensive front is pretty good, but I don't think it's like some like crazy mismatch for the Chargers. I still think they're going to be able to move the ball and have success, but I'm taking Chargers for sure.
Yeah, I feel like the Chargers underrated team, and they still have some playmakers, and they've gone against some very mobile quarterbacks before. They've played against Lamar Jackson plenty of times. Jalen Hurts, I don't think he's on the running level of Kyler and Lamar. He's just not nearly as fast or explosive. He's a good runner, but nothing ridiculous. I think like when I watch him run, it's nothing like wild. I think it's like a little bit better than a much younger Russell Wilson, like a much younger Russell Wilson.
His style's a little bit more power.
Yeah.
Like dude, he could have like a lot of NFL scouts are
He
like
could have played a lot of positions.
he could legitimately be an NFL running back.
Yes.
Like that's multiple scouts believe that.
But I don't know, just a lot of things that, and us saying like he could legitimately be a running back. It's not saying he can't be a quarterback, guys. Don't misconstrue what we're saying as that. The dude is a quarterback. But he's literally like built, and the way he runs it's like a running back. Lamar and Kyler don't run like a running back. Like they run very differently, very different styles of running. But he just like he will lower that shoulder and he will get down and he will push that guy forward. Something to note is like I believe Kenneth Murray could potentially be coming back this week. I saw that the Chargers activated him. So how much does that help with stopping the run? The second-year linebacker could be a major game changer. But it's kind of crazy how the two second-year middle linebackers that were drafted. I believe he's technically listed as an outside linebacker, but coming into the draft out of Oklahoma, he was an outside linebacker or an inside linebacker. Him and Patrick Queen are just like, they were all debated, like, which one should you take? None of them, I guess. Like, Kenneth Murray hasn't been, like, terrible or anything like that, but I don't think he's been the level that they were hoping that they'd get out of him. But I don't know.
Still early.
Yeah, definitely still early. I mean, when you're a second-year player and you're young, like, trust me, there's plenty of time. But is there any other games, or do you think that's a good spot to wrap it up?
Nothing else I really love here. I mean, there's some that I'm interested for. Tonight's game, there's not that many great games. Couple upsets. Jags overbuilt. No, I'm just kidding. I would say if you want to pick an upset, you want to toss one in there, take the Niners. Niners have a good matchup. They've played them and the Cardinals have played like I want to say it's 6 consecutive really close games. They like always play neck and neck, and Kyler might miss, so it might be unavailable for you to bet. Even if he plays, he's going to be limited, and Kyler has probably been more bottled up from the Niners defense than any other defense in the league. Throughout the last couple of years, because early on he killed him. He absolutely torched him the first couple times he played him, and there's been a serious regression against that defense. Last year, week 16, they put up like 13 points, and CJ Beathard and the Niners won with a super banged up team, and it was like the Fred Warner's like probably one of his best games of his career. The Niners are going to pound the rock. The Cardinals have to run well, and I think that I think it's a game where the Niners probably should be favored by a couple points, and they're probably going to be like 2 or 3 point underdogs. So I take them.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching or listening. If you're listening to this on the podcast platform, we'll see all of you again next Tuesday. But if you missed any clips, they'll be posted throughout the week. We started posting the ones from Tuesday. Sorry, normally they would be out starting like early Wednesday morning and going throughout the week. But we're trying to figure out the exact schedule for posting out all the different segments and stuff like that. But they're starting to roll out. You'll see them coming up over the next couple days. Thanks, everybody. We'll see all of you again next time.